Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lita Anasthasia Anggraeni and my number of student is 62. And now I want to answer the question of lexicography middle test. Okay, for the first question is, how does terminological triangle process based on terminological triangle diagram? And in the terminological triangle has a three corner, and the left corner is object and the top of corner is the concept, and the right of corner is the designation or term, and the object is any part of the perceivable or conceivable world, and the concept is a unit of thought or idea constitute through abstraction on the basis of properties. It is common to a set of objects, and then the designation or the term is any representation of a concept. Then let's start with the object, which is my example is something we recognize as a is phone or a mobile phone. This is to say that we have a concept or category for the referent part of reality, and a concept should be adequate and fit reality. That's part of a meaning, but only part. And we have a word for that concept. Example is handy, mobile phone, or cell phone. That's another part. If we say a mobile phone or cell phone for this concept, we are correct. But if we say, for example, black rectangular, that's well close but not correct. A black rectangular shows we have used the wrong category. Yeah, that's the wrong category. The concept is not adequate for the isolated part of reality that makes up the object or mobile phone in reality. Okay, that's the explanation for the first question. And the next question is, how does historical and migration of English language? Well, in the 5th century, Anglo-Saxons and Jutes or Germanic tribes invaded the Britain, which are England, Scotland, and Ireland. The first people of Britain to use English, and in that time, people of Britain used Celtic as their language. Then, passing the time, Britain people use English as their language. Then, the migration start from Irish missionaries came to England and brought the Latin alphabet. And in the 597, Roman invader Augustine attempted to Christianize England and establish kingdoms all over England, and that's why the Latin alphabet became the basis of English alphabet, and Romans spread and popularized English throughout England. Okay, that's the explanation for the second question. And the next question or the last question is, how does historical development of English dictionaries? Well, in Old English period, made a glosses of religious books with translation from Latin. So in this time, the first translation book is just about religion. Then in the 15th century, the inventor made a regular bilingual English dictionaries. And in the 1604, Robert Cowdery made a table alphabetical which containing and teaching the true writing and understanding of hard usual English words borrowed from the Hebrew, Latin, French, and other. Then continuing in the 17th and 21, universal etymological dictionary are made. This is first etymological dictionary which explain etymology of words and included pronunciation. For the example, the word butterfly is derived from the words butter and fly. These two words made a new meaning. That's butterfly. Then in the 1775, Dr. Samuel Johnson made explanatory dictionary which contained words were illustrated by example of English literature. But pronunciation is not included. Then Thomas Sheridan introduced first pronouncing dictionaries in the 1791. The critical pronouncing dictionary and expository of the English language are made by John Walker. Then Samuel Johnson Jr. made a school dictionary in 1798. Yes, and the next is in the 18th and 20th. Noah Webster made American dictionary of the English language that we know in internet as a Webster dictionary. Yeah, that's made by Noah Webster. This is contains spelling, pronunciation, definition, etymology, and explanations. And then in the 1858 till 1928, New English Dictionary or NED is made. This dictionary is really so big because included all words existing in the language. And after that, Fung and Wagnalls made new standard dictionary in the 1895, which just consists of standard word of English. Then in the 1911, the inventor made a concise Oxford Dictionary of current English or just current words which included in the dictionary in that time. And in the 1933, Oxford English Dictionary or OED is introduced and contains 13 volumes. This is a shorter Oxford Dictionary. And the next in 1967, Random House Dictionary of the English language. This dictionary is entry in the language. And after that, in the 1969, the first dictionary to use corpus linguistics. Then in the 16th century, which dictionary has developed based on term. And finally, after that, now dictionary has more specialized genres, which like thesaurus, encyclopedia, and terminology are exist till now, and till that we use now. And that's all for the question that I have been explained to you. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.